There's another interesting group to this, and that are, you might have heard the term dark stores.
Yes.
So a dark store, for your listeners, is basically a warehouse set up as a retail offering, but the only people going in there are the store's staff. So when I go online and I order with Coles or Woolworths, that's actually literally being given to a person, a Coles or a Woolworths employee, and they're walking around that store and they're hand picking it, and then it goes out to dispatch. So these dark stores are being, they're setting up everywhere. We had an example recently where there was a shoe business, well-known group. They saw their online sales go from about 250,000 per week to 800 to 1.1 million per week. And that because they had the dark store, as we came into COVID, they were ready to go. So they're now talking about they don't need that retail footprint like they did before.
Fascinating.
It's now been proven that the business operates better in that situation.
Without the retail.
Yeah.
So
well, they'll still need a bit of retail because
Right.
if I'm going to buy a pair of shoes, I like to try it on. I'm
Yes.
sure some people are still in that camp, but you've also got a lot more. A lot of easier returns factors these days as well. So people are willing to take the risk. I'll buy that because I know I can return it without question. Those dark stores are generally located in areas, they don't need any sort of exposure. In fact, in many cases, they prefer it didn't, just so long it has the characteristics of a good logistics warehouse building. So height, access, not a lot of office, which is something we should get back to as well. And we're finding that those, particularly in Sydney, if you look at those areas that are high on the list of deliveries, so Alexandria, Botany, you're seeing a lot of those dark stores pop up. I could point you right to the Coles and the Woolworths ones. There's groups out there looking for those as well. They don't all need to be massive. Other businesses can do it out of 1,000 or 2,000 square metres, whereas a Coles or a Woolworths will do it out of 10,000, 15,000.